Hey, tech enthusiasts! Welcome back to 5BS Towing the go-to destination for all things tech. Today, we're diving into the future of mobile technology as we unveil the top 5 Verizon phones of 2024. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. But before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you stay up to date with the latest in tech. Let's get started. Number 5. Google Pixel 6a. The Google Pixel 6a could be the ultimate mid-range phone thanks to its Google Tensor CPU. While it isn't as fast as the current G2 model, it is still fast enough for almost everything you can do on Android. You get 6 gigabytes of RAM and a 4,400 mAh battery, but wireless charging isn't included as our Pixel 6 review points out. While it isn't ideal, the price makes it a fantastic buy, especially if you can locate it on sale. Verizon's version includes complete 5G network functionality, including mmWave and C-band, preparing you for Verizon's fastest speeds and anticipated 5G network enhancements. If you choose to buy your phones unlocked, get the version with mmWave to access Verizon's entire network, especially if you subscribe to an ultra-wideband 5G plan. This Pixel phone will receive frequent Android upgrades and has already received Android 13. Google has guaranteed 5 years of Android updates starting in mid-2022, so you'll get the most recent security patches and improvements for years. One thing to keep in mind is that the Pixel 7a has been announced and provides a solid middle ground between the Pixel 6a and the Pixel 7. The Google Pixel 6a comes with a major task ahead of it: recover the title of best cheap phone to buy, especially for people who value top-tier photography above all else. The battle for the low-budget Pixel was not easy. Since the release of the Google Pixel 5 at the end of last summer, both Apple and Samsung have released low-cost versions of their own, the iPhone Southeast 2022 in Apple's case and the Samsung Galaxy A53 in Samsung's. On the low end of the spectrum, OnePlus Nord phones are biting at Google's heels with their dirt-cheap price tags and decent-for-the-money feature sets. With all of these phones available at the same time, there's no reason to pay flagship rates for a capable phone. The Pixel 6a competes against these other powerful opponents with the same Tensor chipset that drives Google's Pixel 6 family, providing a possible advantage. There's also Google's undeniable expertise in mobile. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. With its stunning, albeit delicate, inner display that folds open to a full 7.6 inches, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 feels like a window into the future. This folding screen is stunning, featuring an OLED panel that runs at 160 Hz. This screen is more square than tall, which makes it ideal for multitasking, taking notes, or even creating a spreadsheet. You can still use the phone closed, and it has a 6.2-inch OLED display on the outside. The heavy Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC under the rear glass works tirelessly to power the huge display and 12 gigabytes of RAM. The 4,400 mAh battery lasts well but may need to be recharged before the end of the day if you're a heavy user. Unfortunately, charging is limited to 25 BOD cable and 15 dual wireless, which is disappointing for such a high-priced phone. A 50MP main camera, 12MP ultra-wide camera, and a 10MP telephoto camera are located on the rear. Verizon offers complete 5G capability, including C-band and mmWave, so given how popular this phone has become among business users, it is ready for the fastest speeds on Verizon. Samsung makes the same update commitment as its Galaxy S phones, promising 4 OS updates and 5 years of security patches. This phone was released with Android 13 and One UI 5.11, so you have access to all of the latest features straight away. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 is the most recent and greatest model in Samsung's premium folding range. It includes a better hinge that allows the flaps to close parallel for the first time since the folds were introduced, a new Snapdragon CPU optimized for Samsung phones, and more software upgrades that, admittedly, trickle down to the Z Fold 4 via updates. Yes, if you're a proud Z Fold 4 owner, the Galaxy Z Fold 5 should hardly be on your shopping list since its tiny changes don't add much. But that doesn't mean the latter isn't an excellent foldable phone for those wishing to get their feet wet in the Z Fold lifestyle or upgrade from a previous model. At the end of the day, the Fold 5 is a one-of-a-kind. Number 3. Google Pixel 7. The Google Pixel 7 is very similar to its elder Pro sister. With the same Google Tensor D2 CPU, it's a tremendous value at a lesser price. It also includes 8 gigabytes of RAM, making it speedy. The display is a 6.3-inch 90Hz AMOLED panel that looks amazing when running Android 13. It boasts a rather large 4,330 mAh battery and enables both wired and wireless charging at 20 watts. This is a little slower than we'd prefer, but it should be plenty for most folks. The Pixel 7 has the same amazing photo quality as the Pixel 7 Pro, with a 50MP main camera and a 12MP ultra-wide camera, but it lacks a telephoto camera. Nonetheless, this simple camera system is ideal for the majority of people and provides some of the greatest photographs of any smartphone. It also boasts full Verizon 5G network support, including C-band and mmWave, which means you'll get the fastest speeds possible on Verizon's network if your plan allows it. The Pixel 7 ships with Android 13 and will be among the first to receive Android 14, according to Google's vow to keep it updated for the next 5 years. This also means that this phone will receive the most recent security upgrades, allowing you to use it with confidence for years to come. From the outside, there may appear to be no difference between the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 7. With an edge-to-edge camera bar on the back, both phones offer a distinct visual identity. This has changed texture on the new model, which is now matte aluminum. Although we recognize that this design has its opponents and certainly it will not lie flat on the desk without a case, it does appear sleek and stylish. To be honest, given the slickness of the glass on the rear of the phone, a case is required. We're using the fantastic Most Limitless 5.0 developed in partnership with Google. It's gripping and beautiful. We adore the walnut, black leather, and aramid fiber finishes, and it works with a variety of MagSafe devices built for iPhones, including some of our favorite power banks and wireless chargers. Some differences are practically undetectable unless you hold the 6 and 7 side by side. The new one is select number 2, Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. The Galaxy S23 Ultra is the most luxurious smartphone in Samsung's current lineup, and it's a technical feat for the South Korean tech behemoth. The Galaxy S23 Ultra essentially offers the most adaptable camera system, the most smartphone software capabilities, the most powerful SoC in Android, and a stylus. That massive 6.8-inch 120Hz QHD plus AMOLED screen is one of the best in the market, but not the best, because the iPhone 14 Pro panel grows brighter, while Xiaomi and Vivo flagships employ panels with lower PWM dimming. It's razor-sharp and produces brilliant, beautiful colors. With the S23 Ultra, Samsung even reduced the curvature on the sides, making the screen flatter than before, making it a wonderful canvas for the S Pen to shine. Let us now turn our attention to the cameras. The Galaxy S23 Ultra offers the most versatile camera system right now, with 4 lenses capable of capturing sweeping ultra-wide pictures up to 10x optical zoom. You may even digitally zoom up to 100x, however, photo quality suffers as a result. But if you limit your zoom to 30x or less, you'll get jaw-droppingly clear zoom images that no other phone can match. The main camera employs a new 200MP sensor, and all those pixels enable Samsung to do a variety of computational photography techniques such as in-sensor cropping and 16:1 pixel binning. Photo quality is generally excellent, and the sensor is certainly the most powerful of any phone available from Verizon. The Galaxy S23 Ultra is one of the best smartphone cameras available right now. The video recording capabilities are also impressive. You get 8K films, but it's at 4K/30 Hz that the magic happens. You'll get clean and sharp video with some of the best stabilization available. The Galaxy S23 Ultra runs Android 13 with Samsung's own UI, and it's the most feature-rich software, with the ability to run open programs in floating windows, output a desktop UI to an external monitor, and use the S Pen stylus as a phone remote control. These are all things that a regular Android phone cannot perform. The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra has almost everything going for it when it comes to premium Android phones. Without a question, it's one of the best smartphones Samsung has to offer. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset is the genuine star of the S23 Ultra. If you prefer to play everything from Fortnite to Genshin Impact on your phone but don't necessarily want a phone just for gaming, the S23 Ultra is the phone for you. It can keep games running at 60 frames per second and buttery smooth without making you feel like you're clutching burning coals. Number 1. Google Pixel 8. The Pixel 8 may look similar to the Pixel 7, but is a significant improvement over its predecessor. This is due to fresh improvements such as its AI and cameras, which are powered by the renowned Google Tensor G3 CPU. In our assessment, we stated that the Pixel 8 manages to take truly outstanding shots in any scenario and outshines its predecessor. It also has excellent cameras, as one would expect from a Pixel smartphone. The front 10.5MP camera can shoot 4K video at 60 fps. The 50MP camera doubles as a 2x lens for optical quality photographs. And the Tensor G3 chip, combined with camera algorithms, allows the cameras to fully shine. One disadvantage is the extremely limited color palette of hazel, obsidian, or rose. A poor color selection isn't going to make or break a smartphone's usefulness, but it's something to bear in mind for anyone looking for a colorful or showy handset. Having said that, you're almost certainly going to be zhuzhing it up with a case regardless. The Pixel 8 is ultimately an excellent pick for anyone looking for a smartphone with solid photo and video capabilities and the assurance that years of software updates are on the way. Most importantly, it supports Verizon 5G with ultra-wideband support. It's unusual for a new phone feature to compel folks to congregate around me to test it. The Pixel 8 has a number of them. My coworkers, for example, were astounded by how well the new Best Take function works, synthesizing a better group photo by selecting the best-looking faces from a series of shots. You may also remove background noise from films, transform a midday photo to a sunset photo, and effortlessly shift objects around in photos, all without using Photoshop. And it's all because of the AI on the Pixel 8. Yes, I'm tired of hearing the term AI, but Google largely backs up the promise with a slew of Pixel 8 improvements that make life easier and more enjoyable. In addition, the Google Pixel 8 has a better display and a longer battery life. You also get software upgrades for 7 years. When you've added it all up, you get one of the best Android phones yet. If you've seen the Google Pixel 7, you can sum up the new Pixel 8 design in a single sentence. It's a more polished Pixel 7 with rounded sides and somewhat larger cameras. It keeps the Pixel design that the company created with the Pixel 6. The visor-style camera bar running across the top of the phone's back remains the series' distinctive design characteristic, with the elevated piece gracefully merging into the phone's rim. All of it, like the Pixel 7, is constructed of brushed aluminum, which contrasts with the glossy glass on the front and rear. This also means that the top and bottom of the camera array will... So guys, that concludes our list of top 5 best Verizon phones of 2024. All product links are provided in the description, which is regularly updated to reflect the lowest prices. Subscribe to our channel for more videos. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.